Capcom announced out of nowhere that Capcom 12 Finals will be a pay-per-view event, and we have Smitty here to break that down.
Basically, they are charging you to watch only the final day of Capcom Cup. You'll be able to watch pools for free.
How much does it
Right?
cost, baby?
I think I broke it down to like depends. Okay, trick question. Depends
Okay.
on where you live because everything's different. So I think for me, it ends up being like $40 or $60 or something like that.
Oh well, I have to call you.
But
I can't afford that.
The main thing is the way they presented it. It's not going over well. People just feel like I shouldn't pay to see your Super Bowl, right? This should be a free event to bring viewers to your game and everything. It's a spectacle. It's supposed to be. And you want as many viewers as you can. Now, if I'm a casual person who doesn't watch Street Fighter, would I pay to see this? And that to me is a no, because I don't know any of these people. Right? It's not like I'm saying Michael Jordan and Tom Brady's about to play and I'm going to charge you. You see what I'm saying? Right. It's not a good idea in the sense of viewership and if you're trying to get viewers, in my opinion. Now, from internet research and people commenting, and even Brian F's got an amazing video about it, it seems that the esports department is losing money, which brings in the whole thing that a lot of people probably don't know about how companies operate and where the money comes for these tournaments and these world tours and how companies make money for these world tours. The idea that I think the common people have is they just write it off. They do the tour, it's marketing, it's in the marketing budget, but it sounds like this is not the case. It sounds like they need to make some money and that they can't just keep funding this tour. I personally thought that from sponsorships like Chipotle and all these collabs and everything that money is how you get that $1 million prize pool. Yes, I'm wrong. I don't know. But it clearly looks like Capcom needs to make some money from their Capcom Cup, and this looks like step one is having it in Japan and then charging, where it is much bigger in Japan than it is here. And it seems like people are willing, like their Street Fighter League is pay-per-view for Japan, and they still breaking numbers that free views over here can't get, right? So the problem I have is it should be free because you want people to watch it. Like I said, I'm a Capcom fan. I'm a Street Fighter fan forever. I want people to enjoy Street Fighter. This is the way to do it. When it was on ESPN that one year and Punk and Takedo fought in the finals, that was like one of the first ones I seen when with Evo. Just talking about Street Fighter with Evo, and it's when I first start playing games again, and I thought this is how you get people to watch. Put it on ESPN, and I thought that's where esports would be going. Thought esports was getting so big they were going to get on TV, real TV. Here is Evo on ESPN. It's going to stay there forever. Well, that's not the case. So now, why would you charge unless somebody high up believes this is going to make them money? Because I don't understand how you get there, but someone believes that even if the rest of the world doesn't watch, as long as Japan watches, they're going to make money. Now, I just don't see it. But you know me, I'm not paying for it, and I love Street Fighter. I'll just watch Twitter and see who won, and then it's gonna be uploaded a week later. But I won't watch. I don't watch things prior. Like I don't go watch old football games, old basketball
Right.
games. I barely watch movies twice or TV shows. If I miss a TV show, this is why I can't do weekly release shows. If I miss it, I'm not going to watch it. That's it. Then I'll just stop watching the whole series altogether. And it's just that's just me personally. So when Capcom Cup 12 happens, I'll be on Twitter seeing who won.
Yeah, everything you said, I agree with. We are in live play-by-play, information basically now, and to have something that is going to be pay-per-view when most of the watching community is not going to pay for it,
Yeah.
that is just not a good look. That is not good PR. That is not good marketing. And I don't know who came up with the decision at Capcom, but this is something that they definitely need to rethink because I'm not paying for it either. Uh, we are in live information. The players that are playing in it are tweeting out, what's going on. A week later is like a year later now. The way the information is put out these in this day and time.
Yeah, and it's sad because if you're a player from a country where it's going to be more expensive, it's going to be
Yeah,
harder for people to watch you, and that shouldn't be a case. You want as many people to be able to watch as possible. So instead of being like we're going to do a pay-per-view, they should be looking for like a TV company to show it and
streaming
promote it.
deal.
The Mortal Kombat finals was on HBO Max.
Yeah,
Like you can go bring it up right now and watch it. And I just feel like they're I don't know how they got to this. They might have went down 1,000 different ideas and ended up with this is our best option. But it's a bad option. Even if I would accept it if you say this year it's free, next year you gotta pay. I still wouldn't have paid, but at least you give people a year in advance. You don't tell me 3 months from your finals that I ain't gonna be able to watch it. With finals in February, 5 months from your finals, and I ain't gonna be able to watch it. So now it's like, what are you even investing for the rest of the year? So I haven't seen a tournament this week. I didn't watch the spotlight. It's like, why? Because I'm not going to be able to see the finals. So I'm just investing time for nothing.
Yeah. I'm just right there with you. You said it perfectly, and it's really something that is really sad to see because me and you have bonded, personally over Capcom on our picks for Capcom Cup. Who's going to make it out of their pools? Who's going to make it to the top 8? Who's going to win it all? And to see something like this, as I personally have made a lot of friends through Capcom Cup, watching that be now pay per view, where like you said, other countries they don't have the funds to watch. They just don't have it.
Yeah.
And to do that is really, really disheartening. And I hope that Capcom reconsiders this
I hope they do.
because
I hope they're not, but
yeah,
the Capcom Cup is my Super Bowl now. I used to watch a lot of sports, but I don't watch sports like that no more. So Capcom Cup is what I look forward to. And
right.
I've had this discussion with you. I would rather win Capcom Cup than Evo any day of the week. That is the biggest event to me in the world. I don't miss that. I don't miss it. Now I sound like a hypocrite because I'm like, oh, I won't pay you for it. But money's different. when I Times is tough now. I make a good living, but I also am frugal when it comes to what I spend money on myself. Other people, doesn't matter. Myself, it's hard for me to buy something for $20. It was hard for me to buy the season pass for Street Fighter 6 this year because the price to me was a little higher than I wanted to pay. But I did it. I can't see. If I watch it, it would because my girlfriend paid for it.
Well, hopefully you have a great girlfriend because I don't have that. So yeah, I will be watching on Twitter, like you
I mean,
said, play by play tweets
yes.
because yeah, I am not going to be doing that because, like I said, it's just a bad look.
You know,
You know, uh huh.
it's hard because as content creators and us doing this,
Right.
we kind of have to pay for it and watch it.
Oh, I totally agree. Oh, seriously, yeah, it's bad. Yeah,
You know, but at the same time, I have principles. It's the
right.
principality, and I guess I'll never see a Capcom Cup again.
Hopefully, somebody on Twitter will like do live sketches, like in the courtroom.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and
But you know,
that's how we can watch it. You know, a little Min
n-
RD sketch, a little cockery sketch.
now you know
Uh,
they got the little. You can only show the timer on like Street
oh,
Fighter
okay.
League, but they're
I
gonna do it
forgot
for
about
Capcom
that.
Cup too. So
They're
somebody's
gonna
gonna
do
be
it.
streaming the timer, giving us live play by play, and that's how I'm gonna have to see Capcom Cup. That's the only way I'm gonna see it.
I'll just have to do play by play of the timer. That's all we got for you on the combat report.
I
Well, let's
need
tell
you
you, hey.
to buy it and watch it and let it reflect in your glasses so I can see.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Somebody, hey, if anybody out there that's a fan of the combat report, donate to the cause so I can, just buy it so Smitty can see it through
Put a
my
mirror
glasses.
behind you while you
Yeah, yeah.
stream it so I can watch.
Hey,
You
we're
know,
all in this together. We got to be creative.
yeah,
These are
you
tough
gotta be
times.
creative.
Shout out to all these terrorists out here. So yeah, we definitely need as many ways to watch this as possible.
That's possible,
Sketches through my glasses, a
man.
mirror behind me, whatever. For a GoFundMe. Whatever we can do out here. So yeah, but make sure hit us up if you can donate to the cause if you're rich. So yeah, Capcom, let's do better for the community.